Welcome back, dear students. Let's continue with the first exercise on height and distance. So in the last class we covered till question number 3. So let's continue with question number 4 today. So let me read the question for you. Question says, two persons are standing on the opposite sides of a tower. So first and foremost, let's understand what is the meaning of this. So there are two persons standing on the opposite sides of a tower. Okay. So there's a tower. So let me quickly draw the diagram for you. Okay. So let me take this to be the ground. So this is the ground and this is my tower, let's say. So this is my tower. Okay. Now there are two persons standing. So let me mark the points. Okay. So before that, let me name it also. So let me take AB to be the tower. Okay. And there are two persons standing on opposite sides of a tower. That means if one person is here, let's say, so let me take this point to be C and let me take another point out here. So let me take this point to point D. Okay. So they observe that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree and 38 degree respectively. All right. So what does this mean? So for one person in one side, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower. So you see, this is the top of the tower, isn't it? Okay, so this is the top of the tower and this angle of elevation is given to be, how much? It is given to be exactly 30 degree. This angle is given to be 30 degree. So let me mark it. So this angle of elevation is given to be 30 degree. And the other angle for the other person, the angle of elevation is given to be how much? The angle of elevation is given to be, that is this angle. Okay, so this angle is given to be 38 degree. Right. All right. Now, question is asking, find the distance between them. That is, you need to find what is CD. If the height of the tower is given to be 50 meter. Okay. So this AB is given to be 50 meter. So these are the things that are given, and in using this diagram, I'm expected to find what is CD. So for finding CD, what am I going to do is, first I'll find what is BC and I'll find what is BD. So after finding them, I'll add them up, I'll get my CD. Okay. So for that, so let's see how to do this. So first and foremost, you need to mention what is A, B, C and D. Okay. So let AB be the tower whose height is 50 meter. That is, we have AB equals to 50 meter. Okay. So let C and D be the position of two persons standing on the opposite sides, making an angle of elevation of 30 degree and 38 degree respectively with the top of the tower. So you need to mention all these things. So with the top of the tower. Okay. So I have mentioned all these things. Now let's look at triangle ABC. Okay. So in triangle ABC, so see, you need to find BC, no? In triangle ABC, you need to find BC. Now BC is my base, isn't it? So BC is my base and AB is my perpendicular. So using perpendicular and base, you can find tan, isn't it? And the given angle is 30 degree. So this is the given angle, side opposite to this is perpendicular, this is my base. So we have in triangle ABC, AB by, that is perpendicular by BC, is nothing but tan, it is nothing but tan 30 degree. Okay, so you can make the use of your trigonometric table if you want to. Okay, so if you don't know the value of tan 30 degree, so let me make use of trigonometric table. So in trigonometric table, remember the value of tan 30 is given to be in your table. If you go to your trigonometric table, which is natural tangents, which is given at the back of your book, tan 30 degree is given to be 0.5774. That's what is given. Okay, now AB, what is AB? AB is 50, isn't it? AB is given to 50, and we don't know what is BC. So if you want to find BC, then this BC goes up, this quantity goes to the denominator. So you get 50 by 0. You can take this to be approximately 0.58. Okay, so let me take this to be 0.58. So when you simplify this, when you divide 50 by 0.58, okay, so when you divide 50 by 0.58, you will get, I'm just writing approximate value, all right, so you will get around 86.21. okay, so this is the length of BC. Okay, now let me find what is BD. So for that I need to use triangle ABD. So in triangle ABD, okay, similarly this is given, so side opposite to this is your perpendicular, BD acts like base. So again I need to use the tan property here. So we have the given angle is 38 degree this time. So in this case you have AB by BD is equals to tan 38 degree. All right, let's put the value. AB is, all of you know, it is 50, BD, and that's what we need to find. Now tan 38 degree, okay, so from the table tan 38 degree is nothing but 0.7813. okay, so or else what you can do is you can take just 0.78. okay, so from here again BD will be equals to, so this BD goes here, this 0.78 comes to the denominator, so you get 50 by 0.78. now if you want to find this, the approximate value, I'll just tell you the approximate value. So the approximate value turns out to be 64.10. okay, so it will be 64.10. so this is the length of BD. So we got C, we got BC, and we got BD, isn't it? And you are asked to find what is the distance between the tower, isn't it? So that's why we write at the end, therefore distance between the two persons, distance between the two persons, that's what we are asked to find. So this is equal to, so from the diagram it is CD, isn't it? So CD is nothing but CB plus BD. Now what is CB? CB is BC, which is 86.21, plus we have BD is 64.10. So let's add them up. So when you add, you get 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 6 is 10 carried over 1. So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. So your distance between them is approximately 150.31 meter, or else you can call it to be approximately 150 meter. Okay, so you may pause the video and note down your solution. Let's look at next question, question number 5. So question number 5 says a kite is attached to a string. Find the length of the string when the height of the kite is 60 meter and the string makes 30 degree angle with the ground. So this question is simple. I'm leaving this for you to do by yourself, but I'll draw the diagram for you. So let's say this is your ground. Okay, now when you fly a kite, suppose if you stand from here, your kite goes somewhat like this. Okay, right, and this will be the height of the kite from the ground, isn't it? Now according to question, okay, so suppose if I call this as A, Okay, so if I call this as, let's say, A, B, C, where AB represents the height of the kite, AC represents the, what does it represent? AC represents the length of the string. Remember, this represents length of the string. Now it says this string makes 30-degree angle with the ground. So basically this angle, so this angle is given to be 30-degree, and the height of the kite is given to be 60 meter. Now question is asking you find the length of the string, that is AC. Now see, this is 30-degree, so side opposite to this is perpendicular. So you are asked to find the hypotenuse. So use the property perpendicular by hypotenuse is equals to sine 30-degree and find the value of hypotenuse. So you will complete this problem by yourself. Okay, so pause the video and note down or draw the diagram. Let's move to another question. So question says, a boy 1.6 meter tall is 20 meter away from the tower and observes the angle of elevation of the top of the tower to be. So there are two questions actually. Okay, so let's take number one as the reference. Number two you will try by yourself. Okay, so you need to find what is the height of the tower in each case. Okay, so I am doing case 1. Okay, so let me write here, it is case 1. Okay, that is when the angle of elevation is how much? 45 degree. When the angle of elevation is 45 degree. So you do case 2 by yourself. Okay, I'll just draw the diagram for you. So here question says, so let me first draw the ground, and this is my tower. Okay, so there's a boy. So let's say boy is standing here. So let me say that this is the height of the boy. Okay, so let me redraw it. So let's say this is the height of the boy. Okay, now in this diagram, if you observe this height, okay, this height is given to be, since this is the height of the boy, and it is given to be 1.6 meter. Okay, so this is the height of the boy. Now a boy 20 meter away from the tower. So this is okay, so let me call AB to be the tower. Okay, and let me call CD to be the boy. Okay, so basically the distance between the boy and the tower is given to be 20 meter here. So BD is given to be 20 meter in this case. Okay, and observes the angle of elevation of top of the tower is 45 degree. So obviously if you want to look to the top, you have to look from C, isn't it? So if I look from C, let's say, okay, so let's say from C, if I look to the I'm sorry, let me use this. Okay, right, so if I look to the top, we get somewhat like this. Now question is saying angle of elevation is 45 degree. Now which angle they are talking about? They are talking about this particular angle. See here carefully. First and foremost, you have to draw a parallel line from C. Okay, so you will draw a parallel line from C. Okay, and let me call this point to be point E. Okay, so basically angle of elevation here becomes this one. So this is the angle of elevation which is given to be 45 degree in this case, and we need to find what is AB in this case. Now just looking at the figure, we can see that EB is also 1.6 meters, isn't it? Because you see this is a rectangular shape, so opposite sides will be equal. So EB is 1.6 meter. Okay, similarly CE, okay, so CE is going to be 20 meters, isn't it? So this is 20 meter, you have 45 degree. Now can I find AE then? Because see, if I find AE, we have already EB, so add EB to AE, you will get the height of the tower. That's what we need to do in this case. Easy, right? So let me do this particular sum. Okay, so let me quickly write down what are the things that are available here. Okay, so let AB and CD represent the height of the tower of the tower and the boy respectively. Okay, so what he did here, so then we have, okay, so then we have CD. Okay, so then CD will be equals to how much? CD is going to be 1.6 meter. And what is the another thing that is given? Another thing that is given to us is BD, right? That is the distance between the tower and the boy is given to be 20 meter. Okay, so what is the extra thing that you have done here? The extra thing that you have drawn here is you have drawn CE perpendicular to AB, isn't it? So draw CE perpendicular to AB. Okay, now you drew CE which was perpendicular to AB. Now this resulted in what? This gave me EB equals to 1.6 meter. This gave me EB equals to 1.6 meter, and another thing that was obtained was CE. Okay, so CE turned out to be 20 meter. Okay, right. So let's look at now triangle ACE. Okay, so in triangle ACE, now in triangle ACE, this is a 90 degree. All of you know this. Okay, now you have CE. So this is your given angle. Okay, so this is your given angle. So side opposite to this, that is AE, becomes your perpendicular. So this becomes your base. So perpendicular and base, that's what we need to use. So perpendicular by base, that is AE by base is CE, isn't it? CE, so AE by CE, that is perpendicular by base is tan theta, and theta here is 45 degree. Okay, so let's put the value AE. We don't know what is AE. CE, do we know CE? Yes, CE is 20. And what is tan 45, by the way? It is 1 exactly, isn't it? So do the cross multiplication. From here you get AE equals to 20 into 1 is 20, right? So therefore we have height of the tower. Okay, so height of the tower is will be equals to, you know, it is AB, but AB can be written as AE plus EB from the diagram. Now what is AE? AE just now turned out to be 20. And what is EB? EB is equals to 1.6. So if you add them, you get your answer to be 21.6 meter. So this will be the height of the tower if the angle of elevation is 45 degree. Okay, so the next case you will try by yourself. Only thing is only this will change. This becomes 60. Okay, so there will be only one change. You have to make it 60 and you have to put the value of tan 60. So you will try that case number 2 by yourself. Okay, so pause the video and note down your solution. Okay, so here we have yet another question, and very important question, which says, so the upper part of a tree broken over by a wind makes an angle of 45 degree with the ground, and the distance from the root to the point where the top of the tree touches the ground is 15 meter. What was the height of the tree before it was broken? So understand the case here. Okay, so for example, let's say this is the ground. Okay, and let's say this is the original height of the tree. Now let me name it also at the same time. So let me take AB to be the original height of the tree. Okay, now let's say at this point, so let me call this point to point C. Let's say that this tree breaks at point C by the wind. Okay, so when it breaks, it falls this way. Okay, so it falls this way after breaking. Okay, so when it falls, obviously it makes what kind of triangle? It makes a right angle triangle, isn't it? So let's say it makes this kind of triangle. Okay, now Let me take this point to be point A, B, C is written. So let me write this point to be point D. Okay. Now question is saying it makes 45 degree. Okay. So the upper part is A. Okay. And this A goes to point D, isn't it? So basically this upper part, that is D, makes an angle 45 degree with the ground. That's what the question says. So that means this is my angle 45 degree. Okay. And also it says B is the root of the tree, isn't it? So the distance between the root of the tree and the top of the tree that touches the ground is 15 meter. That is distance between this, that is BD is given to be 15 meter. Now question is asking you, what is the height, original height of the tree? So basically you need to find AB. Now remember this AB, okay, this AB, so we have, I'm sorry, this AC and this CD will be equal. Obviously, isn't it? Because CD and AB are the same part of the tree, isn't it? So they are going to be equal. Okay, so that is what you need to keep in mind. Okay, so for finding the height of the tree, what I need is in this triangle I need what is BC and what is the hypotenuse. If I know these two, I'll add them up, I'll get my height of the tree. Okay, so that explaining part you write by yourself. Okay, so let AB be the height of the tree and let C be the point where the tree breaks. Okay, after falling in, after the tree breaks, the top of the tree touches the ground at point D. All these things you will explain by yourself. Okay, so I'll just do the mean sum. So in triangle we have BCD, let's say. So in triangle BCD, okay, so this is the given angle. So opposite to this is my perpendicular, and what is given? Base is given. So perpendicular by base, that is CD by BD is nothing but tan 45 degree. It's pretty simple. Okay, now what is CD? CD, I'm sorry, just wait. Perpendicular, it's CB, not CD, it's CB, right? Yeah, so it's CB. So CB by BD it is. Okay, so CB, do we know? No, so let's write CB as CB itself. Okay, so BD is 15, and all of you know tan 45 is 1. So from here, if you see, you get CB equals to, CB also equals to 15. 15 into 1 is 15, isn't it? So you get CB equals to exactly 15 meter. So this is also 15 meter. This is also 15. This is also 15. Now you need to find how much is this. Okay. So this is my 15 meter. Now in triangle, in the very same triangle, that is BCD, similarly we have, now you need to find this, isn't it? So let's make use of the property of cos, base by hypotenuse. Okay, so we have base by BD by hypotenuse is CD. So base by hypotenuse becomes, I'm sorry, base by hypotenuse is B by H is cos. So it is cos 45 degree. Okay, now make use of the trigonometric table that is available. BD is 15. Okay, CD by CD we don't know, cos 45 degree. Okay, so just look at cos 45 degree in trigonometric table. So from that we see that cos 45 is 0.7071. It is written that. So let me take 71. Okay, so 0.7071 means 0.7. That's what you can take. Okay, so from here let's see what is CD. So we have CD is equals to 15 by 0.71. So let's calculate this. So when you divide 15 by 0.71, you get 21.13. Okay, so this is the length of CD. Okay, so from the condition, you know, AC will be equals to CD, right? AC will be equals to CD, and since CD is 21.13 meter, that's what is going to be the length of AC. So therefore height of the tree before it was broken will be AB, right? So AB is nothing but AC plus CB. So what is AC? AC is 21.13 plus CB is 15, isn't it? So if you add them up, you get 1 plus 5 is 6, 1 plus 2 is 3, so you get your answer to be 36.13 meter. Okay, so this will be your answer for this particular question. Pause the video and note down your solution. Let's take the last question for today. So question says, the angle of elevation of the top of an unfinished tower at a point distance 80 meter from its base is 30 meter. Okay, so understand the situation here. So let me quickly draw the diagram for you. So let me take a ground here. So there's an unfinished tower. Okay, so there's an unfinished tower. So let's assume that the tower is completed till point. Okay, so let me call the original length of the tower to be AB. Okay, and if this is your original height, let's say that it is completed till point C. Till point C it is completed. That means we have to still raise by CA. This is incomplete. Okay, so this is incomplete and CB is the complete one. Okay, this much is completed. Now question is saying the angle of elevation of the top of an unfinished tower at a distance 80 meter from its base. So basically it is completed till 80 meter. So that's why BC is given to be 80 meter. Okay, now the angle of elevation to point C is given to be 30 degree. Okay, so that means if somebody is looking at point C from this point, let's say this is point D. Okay, so from point D, if somebody looks to C, angle of elevation is given to be 30 degree. Okay, now question saying how much higher must the tower be raised so that the angle of elevation from at the same point may be 60 degree. Now if you join these, okay, let's say if you join this top A to the very same point D, okay, then this new angle you see, just wait a minute. So this new angle you see becomes how much? 60 degree. That's what the question is asking you to find. Okay, so basically question is asking you to find how much is this. Okay, so for that what am I going to do is, first let's make use of triangle BCD. See, the explaining part you will write by yourself now. Okay, so let's look at triangle BCD. Okay, so in triangle BCD, okay, so in triangle BCD we have 80 meter, so BC is given. So I'll just find what is BD, because see BD remains the same, right? Because angle of elevation is measured from point D only, so that's why we need to find what is BD. Okay, so this is 30 degrees, so opposite to this, that is BC becomes my perpendicular and BD becomes my base. So perpendicular by base, again that's what we are going to use. Perpendicular is BC, so BC by base is BD, will be equals to how much? It will be tan, how much? What is the angle? Angle is given to be 30 degree. Remember, in triangle BCD angle is 30 degree. Okay, let's put the values now. Okay, so when I put the values, so we have BC. Do we have BC? Yes, so BC is given to be 80. BC is given to be 80 divided by BD is equals to, what is tan 30 degree? Look at the table. Tan 30 degree is 0.5774. 0.5774. 774 can be written as 0.58. Okay, now from here what's BD? Let's see. So BD turns out to be 80 by, this goes to the denominator, 0.58. okay, so we have 80 by 0.58. okay, so when you simplify this, your answer turns out to be 137.9. okay, so this is your BD. We got our BD. Now after getting BD, let's make use of this particular triangle ABD. Now in triangle ABD, now forget about this line. This time your angle is 60 degree and side opposite to 60 degree, that is perpendicular, is AB in this bigger triangle. okay, so you have perpendicular and you know what is BD. So again we'll make use of the property tan. okay, so we have AB, that is perpendicular, by base is again BD, so perpendicular by base becomes tan theta, and in this bigger triangle theta is given to be 60 degree. okay, right. So here we have AB, we don't know what is AB, the height of the tower. okay, BD just now we obtained this to be 137.9 is equals to, what is tan 60 degree from the table, from the log table? So tan 60 degree is 1.732. okay, so 1.732. so from here you get AB equals to, so you have these two, you have to multiply 137.9 into 1.7, let's take 1.7 and multiply, let's check. So when you multiply these two, 137.9 into 1.7, so when you multiply you get 234.43. so that's what you get. So the height of the tower is 234.43, isn't it? That means, see, till C is 80 meter and till here this entire thing is turning out to be 243.43 meters, isn't it? So question is asking you by how much this height has to be raised. That means from C to A, what is the distance? That was the question is asking. okay, so therefore question is asking height of the tower to be raised. okay, to be raised, that is we need to find what is AC. Now can I write AC to be equals to, AB minus BC? Can I do that? Yes, obviously. So AB is 234.43 minus what is BC? BC is 80, isn't it? So let's subtract. So 0.43 is there. okay, so 4 minus 0 is 4, 13 minus 8 is 5, so we have 1 left. So that means the tower has to be raised by 154.43 meter. Alright, I hope this was clear to you. So today we will do only this much. In the next class we will continue with the same. Thank you very much.